What?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
How old were you during World War II?
Well, I was 15 at the time of Pearl Harbor. So I had my 18th birthday in 44, and I was drafted in 44 at 18. I still had my senior year in high school to go to yet.
Oh, wow. So did you fight in the war then?
Yes, I got in on the last 60 days of actual combat
Where
on
was that?
Okinawa.
Were you very scared? So then, what's your opinion on the whole war in general?
My thinking?
Yeah.
It's not fun.
How was your life different before the war compared to after the war?
I grew up in a small town in South Dakota.
So did you have any really weird experiences during the war? Do you remember anything happening specific that you want to talk about? What were some of the worst things of the war? What were the worst parts of it? So were there any positive things that came from the war for you? I mean, what was good about the war? I know it was a horrible thing, but what good came from it, in your opinion?
Gee, I don't know. Like I said, I was drafted out of high school, so I still had a year to go. When we were down in the Philippines, I stayed in the Philippines for a year.
So do you have anything else you want to talk about?
You know, you read about the forest fires, the prairie fires, fires get so intense, they create weather within themselves. They eat up all the oxygen. If there's anybody there, they're going to suffocate from lack of oxygen as much as from the effect of the fire.
Did you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, 2 sisters.
How old were they during this time?
My oldest sister was an army nurse over in Europe during the war. She was in England, and then when the invasion in Normandy, she followed that.
Oh, so when did you find out, do you remember when you found out about what was going on in Germany with Hitler and his rise?
Oh, in our history class, yeah, we studied all of that.
Kate, did you ever go back?
What?
Did you ever go back over?
No, I never did.
You never did.
No. When the war was over, this is comical. Red Cross and USO was thinking of things to entertain us. We were down on the island of Mindoro in the Philippines, a little out of the way island. And there was a Red Cross organization there. And they were thinking of things for us to do. Well, in Europe, all the divisions have been voting on movie stars as the division queens. So we started, and our group put up the different division personnel. Gee whiz. Oh, there was Joan Leslie, Olivia de Havilland, June Allison, Yolanda Carlo. They were all put up for movie crew. Then we went to the movies one night. See, there was our Red Cross building. And we went to the movies, and here was Marjorie May. I don't know if you ever have seen a movie of Marjorie May. Well, she had a gravel voice about like mine right now. Wild West star. Mom and Pa Kettles, I don't know, comedy movies. So we saw this movie of Marjorie May right away. So she ended up, she got more votes than all the others put together.
Wow.
Marjorie May was our division pin-up queen. Oh, yes.
That's good.
What?
People don't wear stuff like that now. You don't ever see that.
Once in a while you see it in an old cowboy. See, like I said, we had a medical pouch and 2 canteens. Then we had a pouch of hand grenades, and I carried a pouch of ammunition. I carried a Thompson submachine gun. Most of them carried rifles, so they had the rifle cartridge belts around their waist.
So you were an infantryman then, correct? Yeah.
Were you an infantryman?
What?
Were you an infantryman?
That's right, infantryman. Foot slogger.
So that's the backbone of the military, so.
Oh.
What's that?
She said that's the backbone of the military.
That's
You
what they
didn't
say.
have to say that.
It's a lot of information.
Yeah. I think we should spend more time talking to people about it so we don't forget what it was. As you say, the meaning of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a quote that said, we can't forget our history, otherwise we might repeat it.
Very true. Very true.
Well, thank you again for talking to me, Keith, and thank you for serving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And if you think of anything else, let me know and I'll try and answer.
I will contact you.
Okay.